No music or nothing. I'm going live right now. If you don't wanna yo my people, I'm back again with another one. You done know the thing set already. Boom. Alright. Alright, Mama's got the link. Copy the link. Copy that. I got one guest in there. Let's see who that is. Guest, what the fuck? Add to stream. Yo, my brother.
What's that word?
What's going on, my G?
Man,
About time this happened already, innit?
man, it's been a long time coming though.
That's what I'm screaming. Got a little speciality for the people, for all the Duck fans, for all the Cash fans, for all the Bodine fans. But first of all, I want you to go into your past, your little history, your little thing on the streets. You get me, bro?
What you mean?
Tell me a bit about yourself, innit?
About
Your
myself?
history, your thing, why you're doing music. And I'm gonna ask you about the Cashes, the Ducks, the
Oh,
Youngs, and
okay.
all that stuff there, innit?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, man, this BodeneBDMixx, man. For y'all that don't know who I am, I'm motherfucking Mr. FBG engineer. I'm motherfucking Mr. Award-winning engineer now. So
Straight up.
yeah. But as far as a little about me, man, I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago, man. I'm originally from the Northwest side, but everybody that knows me knows that I'll be over there with my brothers over there on 63rd. Long live Cash, long live Duck, long live all the
Uh-huh.
guys. So, but but yeah, I'm from Chicago. I was raised in Atlanta. Like I've been back and forth. I've been back and forth for a very long time. So you know,
Okay, okay. So did you grow up on the streets of Chicago?
yeah, yeah. I grew up on the streets of Chicago. I want to say I left Chicago. I left Chicago when I was like 17, 18. But I always ended up
Okay,
coming back. Like I would leave and come back, leave, come back.
okay, I got you,
I
I
was
got
always
you,
getting, I was always in trouble. So like every time I got in trouble, I just did. I leave out of state and get up out of there.
I got you. That makes sense.
Yeah, so that's a little something.
So, what age was you when you started the music thing?
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy that you say that because my homie just came home from jail today, and he's been in
Mm-hmm.
there. He's been in there. I want to say like the last 7, 8 years. So I want to say all together, I've been doing music like since 2008, 2009.
Okay, a hot minute. Um, so as somebody from the roads, did you get involved with the street life?
Yeah, I was
You was
born
on
into
there.
that shit. Like my mom and my dad, like they was gangbangers. So like that kind of just fell into my lap. Like growing up, I was seeing all my pops' peoples and all my mom's peoples around. So it was like they was all in the streets, and I was always watching what they did. So I was like growing up, man. I had a fascination with movies like Hoodlum. Um, you feel me? I was very I was how can I say it? I always liked how Bumpy Johnson moved. So between Bumpy Johnson, like lot of Lucky Luciano movies, and I was always into old mobster movies. So like, and I growing up into that shit, I would never knew that was because it comes from family history. And not
Okay,
only not only my mom and my pops, but my grandma, and and my step grandfather were gangbangers. So like, it was just something that got thrown in my lap.
you come from the history of it, then basically.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to ask you, like your background, like where are they from?
Who my parents?
Your parentage, yeah.
My heritage. Well, I'm Panamanian, Colombian, Greek, and Albanian.
Say that again.
I'm Panamanian, Colombian, Greek, and Albanian.
Okay. A whole heap of problems. That's a whole heap of problems right there. Mix
Man.
up in a one. Okay.
But
And
yeah,
did you get a chance to?
my mom's Greek and Albanian, and my dad was born in Panama.
Okay, I got you. And what I was gonna say is, did you get a chance to work with FBG Duck before he passed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Duck was my homie. Like Duck, like even though me like I want to say I engineered one song, and I can't even say I fully engineered it because it was a collab joint between me and my homie Merv Dilly. But I recorded one of Doug's joints that he did with my homie Damo Cash. So like that's how me and Duck linked. Duck was always cool with my brother Murph.
Okay.
So me and Murph were always together, and Duck needed a spot to shoot a video, and I had a big ass warehouse studio. So I told Duck pull up, and like from there on out, me and Duck was just cool. Like I'd go pull up wherever. Like Duck called me, so there was something going on, I'd go pull up. Or if he needed somewhere to come pull up and shoot something, I'd look, pull up to the studio. I got a spot, pull up.
Okay. Flipping. One thing I'm gonna say, you got a tight relationship with Cash as well. How did that come about?
Because Cash knew me through Duck. Like
Okay, so you know Duck first.
Yeah, Cash knew me through Duck. So like me and Cash were always cool. But you know, Cash had a lot of other shit going on. But at the time, like when I reached out to Cash, and Cash finally found out that I was the engineer that you feel me was reaching out. I think I forgot what it was. Oh, I was with FBG Butter. He had seen me on a live with Butter, and he had hit me up. I was actually I was coming in from out of town. I had a funeral that I was coming from.
Okay.
So like I was coming in from out of town, and just randomly, like I want to say it was like maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, I got a phone call. And Cash like, hey Bodine, what you on? I'm like, man, what's the word? He's like, man, I need a studio. Can I pull up? Man, come on, let's do it. And the next thing I know, shit, me and Cash were just together every day. To the point where like Cash called me one day, like, hey Bodine, you busy? I'm like, no. He like, I got a question. I'm like, what's up? He like, you want to be FBG? And at first I was like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? He like, do you want to be FBG? You want to? I'm gonna sign you. I want to bring you on board. Like you just, me, you, Young and Dutchy. Like we just gonna keep working, just us. You feel me? Just let's keep going. I got an idea. All you gotta do is say yes or no. If it's yes, I'm gonna come pull up. I'm gonna tell you what the plan is.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, man, fuck it. Come on, Cash. I already see how this is going. I like how we moving. Let's do it. And from there on out, like, man, Cash damn near fucking practically lived at my house because he was always there.
No, I see you. Name was locked in.
Yeah,
Shout out to Ty Brunson.
Him and Dutchy were at my house all the time.
Okay. Do you have any funny memories of Cash that you can remember? You can pop up right now, because Cash seemed as a comedian when he was ready. You get me? He had funny moments.
All right, so everybody who knows my video that I got with Cash Shake Some. So in my video, me and Cash, we had where the fuck did we meet up? I forgot. We met up somewhere out south, and this was before we went to 63rd to shoot the video. We went to another location, and we were leaving that location, and we're riding through a suburb. We're riding down 63rd through a suburb, going to a spot that we used to go kick it at.
Okay.
So we're riding through. This is a 30. Like, mind you, we got the cameraman in the car with us. We got both cameramans in the car with us. Cash is on one side of me. I'm on the other side. Cash pulls up next to me. Now, mind you, we're sitting at a red light. We're in a little ass suburb. We're just riding. So Cash pulls up next to me. Cash looks at me. He's like, "You ready, bitch?" I'm like, "What?" He was like, "Keep up, ho." Slammed on the motherfucker. All right, let's do it. So mind you, I'm in a little ass car. He got a nice little SUV. Me and Cash flying. I want to say we doing 80 and a 30. We flying through that motherfucker. We gone. Man, we get to this one spot. I see the police come flying out of a parking lot. Like they get in front of my car. I have to slam on my brake to this car. To this day, my car is still kind of fucked up from that. But I had to slam on my brakes so hard because they came from behind me, or they came from the side of us, jumped behind Cash, and took off chasing Cash.
Wow.
So before they even noticed, like, cause you heard my tire, like I stopped. So by the time they got a chance to notice, I dipped down the block. So as I'm going down the block, I'm seeing that, like, literally we're going down the block like this, and I'm seeing lights. So as we're going, next thing I know, I pull off to the block. Cash is pulled over. I'm like, fuck. Long story short, Cash switched seats with the girl he was driving with. Switched seats with her. Police never noticed it. Pulled them over, let them go. I'm watching from down the block. Cash flashes his lights. We keep flying. So as we're going through, we get to our location. So as we're getting to our location, Cash pulls up. We jump out. He looks me dead in my face, mad than a motherfucker. That's how you feel, bro? Your bitch ass just couldn't pull over and wait for me? I'm like, bro, I was waiting down the block from you. He's like, nah, bro, you just couldn't pull over and wait. Bro, what did you want me? Did you want me to get behind the police car and say, excuse me, officer, you got my friend pulled over. I'm just going to wait right here so you're done. He looked at me like, that's what I thought you would have did. Boy, you crazy as hell. My license is suspended. My car bogus as hell. You wildin'.
Cash seems a bit of a character. The first thing I remember of FBG Cash is when Chief Keef finally dropped the Finally Rich album, and a little thing did pop up about him and Chief Keef's baby mom or something like that.
Yeah, Cash, something else, man.
All up in the... All right, now I'm gonna get serious and ask you some serious questions, Bodine. Fucking, where was you when you heard that Duck had passed?
I was leaving my mom's house. Duck passed away on my daughter's birthday.
For real?
Yeah, my daughter had just turned 13. So I was, and it was crazy though, because that day I was supposed to meet up with Duck afterwards. I had told Duck earlier that afternoon that after my daughter's birthday party, I was gonna drop my daughter and my baby mama off at the crib, and I was gonna pull up on him. He said, cool, call me when you're done. Man, my phone was dead. And, we at my mom's house, so I kind of fell asleep because I was high as shit. I ain't gonna lie, I was high as fuck. I fell asleep. I woke up, it was like, I want to say it's like maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock. My phone dead, so I'm in my car charging my phone. As soon as my phone turned on, I had everybody blowing up my phone. And then I was like, man, hell no, I can't believe that. Like, I really didn't believe it. Like, I really didn't sink into like 9 o'clock that night when I finally seen the footage of it. And I just was like, damn, hell no.
Yeah, that one struck as more people than the Chicago people think. Cause that one was around the world. They felt that one day. You get me? I don't want to ask you too many mad questions like fucking Truth Teller says. Don't want to get policey
don't want to
and
get
shit.
Too policey.
You get me? I want to keep things kind of light, but there's questions that the people, the fans, do want to know, innit? So like you see the girl that was with Duck and the brother that got sprayed with Duck, yeah? I spoke with that brother on Instagram and he told me he don't know Duck. He ain't got nothing to do with Duck and rare. But a few clips popped up and I've seen him with Duck. And I've seen him dissing Duck as well. So...
to be honest, bro, like a lot of the disses, I don't even really pay it. Like before, like the disses before, I never really like paid attention to that because what all we doing is we going back and forth. Like, so like any of the ops, anybody who knows me will tell you I don't listen to none of the ops music. Like even when I'm in the club, we could be dead in the middle of the club. As soon as Yvonne or Dirk or anybody from that side come on, I go step outside or I'll go in the back to the smoking room or I step
you can't support the negative, you get me?
I do not listen to none of that shit.
I hear you, and I hear why as well. I wouldn't want to listen to music about my people and that's previously passed as well. You get me?
Man, look, that shit's so deep. That shit's so deep. My kids don't even listen to that music around me. My sisters and my nieces and nephews know Man, my uncle around don't play none of that.
Let's go into that a little bit. What's your views on the drill music, the drill culture? Is it anything positive for us?
Nah, what's positive about rappers talking about killing each other? What's positive about each rapper dissing? Come on, we got motherfuckers dissing in a wheelchair. Come on, man. What type of weird shit is that? But when I went and got the wheelchair and I started dissing back, I was a clout chaser. I'm this and I'm that. So let's think about it, right? Everybody's been on this. Let's stop the violence. Push the peace. You can't push none of that because we could try to push it all we want. They not pushing that. They got too much money, and even if they're not saying names directly, they saying slick shit that everybody knows what motherfuckers talking about.
I hear that.
And so, to be honest, like, bro, I've been watching a lot of the industry shit, and I've been watching a lot of the shit that's going on. The industry eventually gonna try to push that drill shit the fuck on, like that. From the shit that I heard, and I'm not gonna quote who said it, but they done, like, the labels and shit that I've talked to have said drill music is a parasite to the music industry. The only thing that everybody gets off of it, them big ass labels, they get paid off of motherfuckers dying.
Yeah. So straight from this negative, it's a negative vibe, innit?
It's negative in all ways, shapes, and forms.
Man,
come on, look, we got rappers from New York. Like, come on, drill started in Chicago, and I shout out to everybody who's trying to keep the culture going, and people who.
That's a big statement you made.
I'm very big on originality, but to some of them New York rappers, like, I see what they be on, and I know a lot of they guys really be with that shit. But then you got rappers like Murder B. Shorty looked like she come from a good home. She looked like she got it. She got something good going for herself. She had a nice little voice. What she started doing, she want to start dissing ops to get on. What the label's gonna do? They gonna eat it up. They gonna, you a female, you got an image and you talking shit until what? Now she done got beat up in Miami. She don't keep up with that your career fall apart. So if you not doing the shit you rapping about and you can't, like, show that you do that shit, ain't nobody give a fuck about that.
For real. And next thing, it's his crosses as well. Cash passed away, and when he passed, it was a whole load of rumors about who did it. The lady was with him, this, that, next. But I remember you going on live, and I jumped on your live. You know me, I'm always recording shit in it, and fucking, you said something about some. I don't know if this is a separate time, but you was talking about some old block youngers coming to the studio or something like that.
All right, so let's get this. I'm glad you said that. So let's get that out the way. Yeah. Nobody from OTF ever knew where my personal studio where I worked with the guys at directly, nobody knew where that spot was. I have separate studios that I work out of throughout the city. I sometimes work at Rap-A-Lot Midwest. Sometimes that's where me and Cash will do a lot of our shit at. You feel me? Like, we go over there. I also had another studio before that in Des Plaines, Illinois, with a partner of mine. His name is Crescent 312. He throws some of the dopest shows in Chicago. We had a spot that was legendary because bro had his own spot. Like, we had our own time schedule. He fucked with a lot of them niggas, and I had Trigger, Butter, motherfucking at the time we had Benji, we had everybody from that side coming over there. Cash, Young, and Dutchy never went to that studio in Des Plaines ever. Like, that was by the time we linked up, that I had already closed that spot down because it was hot.
Got you.
Me, Trigger, and Butter made that shit hot to the point where it was already turning into a war. And if that war would have broke out the way that we already seen it was going to turn into, we right next to a fucking police station. We not going to make it out of there like that. So for our sake, man, look, shut that shit down. Come on, we already got our own shit going there. And I'm gonna tell you, it was Trigger. Long live FYB Trigger. Trigger, the one that looked at me and said, "Hey, bro, you can't be there like that, G. You work with us too exclusively, bro. You fucking with Cash. You fucking with me." He's like, "Bro, everybody knows you from Duck. Folks, you gotta close that spot down before you get into it with them niggas for real, for real." Man,
Okay.
when Trigger said that, cool, shut this bitch down, let's ride. You feel me? Like I had to tell my partner, like, look, I'm gonna separate myself from what y'all got going on.
Yeah.
So then I had my spot. I had my own little personal spot. Nobody knew where that spot was. Nobody knew where that spot was until motherfuckers started dropping locations after Cash passed away. Ain't nobody knew
Yeah.
where we was at. Then people want to start dropping locations. It was after that fact. When
Got you.
when I brought up that shit about them niggas coming in there, it was at Rap-A-Lot Studio. It wasn't intentional. Nobody just brought them up there. It was, damn, we didn't know that he fucked with bro and them like that. It was an older dude trying to bring his daughter to meet Rap-A-Lot.
Okay.
Dude had his daughter was like 16, maybe like 15, 16. She was a little rapping singer. She just so happened to be cool with all them little niggas from the O.
Okay.
So when they walked in the studio, they all masked up. I got my security with me, and everybody know we piped up in that bitch. we not playing. So they walk in, they start rapping, and I'm listening to the voices. At the time, I didn't really know who Shorty and them was. Like, they wasn't on the radar like that. So I'm listening to a song, and I'm hearing Shorty dissing the guys. I turn that shit off. Damn, fo, you just gonna turn my shit off like that? Yeah, G, we not finna play that. Damn, what
Straight
studio?
up.
Where you from? Man, I'm from the O. Man, where you from? I'm from FBG. He lifted up his mad boys, and man, I'm boxed. Look, fo, we finna knock this out right here. Whatever y'all want to do, let's step outside. But we taking this away from the building. So I'm packing up my computer. Them boys run. They get up out of there quick as hell. Old girl that her pops brought them came in the studio, bro. I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't even know that y'all was in here like that. Like I didn't know. I don't want nothing to do with none of that, man. That's my baby. That's my daughter. I just wanted to bring her to the studio. I didn't know the severity. Cool. I called Cash. Cash, I got Shorty in them right here. Cash exact words. Boy, if you don't walk the fuck out that studio and leave now, you touch them kids, you going to jail, bro. That's a child abuse case. Them are kids, folks. Walk away from their little ass right now before you lose
Big
your
man
kids trying to
thing,
fight
yeah.
kids.
I hear that. I hear that.
That was it. It wasn't no, bro, ain't nobody, them niggas wasn't recording at the same spots. We wasn't nothing like that. It was oh shit. How the fuck we didn't know y'all was gonna be here?
But even you self catch up in a madness the other day. I saw you was recovering from a shot to the back or something like that.
That was, man, that was some whole other shit. That was an argument going wrong. I ain't gonna speak too much on that. We just gonna move on to
Okay.
that. We're good. Yeah,
We'll
when I got
sidestep that
shot,
one.
that was just shit
Okay,
happened.
okay. Let's talk a bit more about you and your music, Bodine. Listen, I've heard a couple of your tracks and they are fucking fire, my brother. I had to say why the even the visuals. I'm saying why did Bodine do that? He's taking the piss. Where are you looking to take this music thing?
You said what?
Where are you as an artist and producer looking to take this music thing?
Man, I actually just won Producer of the Year yesterday at the Chicago International Radio Illy Awards.
Congrats,
So,
bro.
man, gratitude. So I just won that. As far as that, like, I got a campaign going. I'm working with my homie right now, and I'm working on his campaign on top of. I got something going for myself, but my label right now is trying to steer me away from the drill music. They want me to get back to making my party music and my turn up music, which is something that Young always told me I needed to do anyway. So now I'm like trying to figure out exactly what lane to do it with. But I still got some shit in the chamber just in case if it ever were to go down.
Listen, as a producer, there ain't many producers that I can name off the head that spit hard like you do. So, big up, you get me?
Man, I'm just an
Flipping.
engineer that knows how to rap.
I hear that. Have you thought of working with any UK artists?
To be honest, I haven't really thought about it.
Haven't tapped in like that yet,
Yeah,
no?
I haven't really thought about locking in like that because I don't really fuck with too many of the artists. Like, there's too many gimmicks.
I got you.
It's too much. It's too much weird shit going on. Like, You don't know what a motherfucker got going on in the back of their head, or you don't know what type of agenda they got going. So like, I
For
sometimes
real.
just try to avoid that. Unless
I
we can
got
make unless the paperwork unless we can make the paperwork and split sheets and all the bread makes sense. Like
well,
I ain't
I'm
trying to
from the
build no new
UK,
bonds.
obviously, so the little scene out here I can put you onto in it, and certain artists, and make you know what's flaming up or over here. Even push your things over here. You get me?
Man, I was just telling my people yesterday that overseas money is a lot better than American money. I'd rather get a lot of overseas money than American money right now, and I think that's what a lot of artists are failing to realize because everybody want to be famous where they at. Like sometimes you got to extend your reach, and you never know. Strangers gonna support you more than your homies.
For real, and that's a real, a real thing you just said there. You know, um, I don't want to keep you on the line for too long, but have you got a positive message you want to leave for the youths that them out there that's looking up to the whole Chicago culture and drill culture?
Man, don't look up to the Chicago culture and don't look up to the drill culture. Be yourself. The best thing you could do is be yourself. We don't need 25 other fucking futures and 25 other Uzis. Like, we need more originality. I want to
For
see
real,
more
for real.
artists with their own image and not like step out the fucking box. Like, I don't even mean to sound like a dickhead like that, but sometimes that's the best way to get through people. Like, if you don't step out of your box, you're never gonna find a comfort zone.
Real shit.
Because
Real
that
shit,
comfort
bro.
zone, you get what they say, the grass is greener on the grass is greener on the other side, but a lot of times they be forgetting that shit could be just fake turf. That shit a
For
lot
real.
harder. Hey, it may look greener and pretty on the other side, but you never know. It may be a lot more harder and scratchier.
Yeah, it's tough. um,
It's tough. Like so the best thing you can do is be yourself and don't be easily influenced because that a lot of people think that this shit like this should be fun. Like man, the people you hang around, you never know what they got going on, and you never know what comes with when you inherit that type of shit. So just be yourself.
real
Be
shit.
be your be yourself and be original and create all the content you can until that one hit, and you never know.
See, we've got a positive message to end the little interview thing with.
But also at the
You,
same time too, we need more lawyers and doctors and surgeons and like everybody don't need to be rappers.
for real, for real.
We got enough chiefs. We need a few Indians out here.
Real talk. Real talk, my brother. So you hear that, my people. Shout out to the DDC back up in the building. We're about to be out though. You wanna drop your details for people that's on the page, my brother.
Man, y'all can find me at BodeneBDMixx on all platforms. BodeneBDMixx. Y'all find me on all platforms. I got a whole bunch of new shit coming out. I just dropped 3 new songs. I dropped a song called Paranoia. I just dropped If I Told You and Kiss on Me. So y'all get a little preview of the lane I'm steering into at that point now. So y'all just go check it out. And y'all be on the lookout. Young and Dutchy got a lot of shit on the way too. So
For
I'm gonna keep
real,
that
for
quiet. I'm
real.
gonna let y'all figure that one out. And I'll definitely be dropping some more cash. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how to do it
The
because I don't
people
want to
them wanna
start
hear
rushing
that, man.
about it. What you say?
The people them wanna hear them tracks there.
Yeah, man. I just want to make sure if I do, I do. Oh, another thing, June 10th for Cash Day, man. Me and my cameramans and all, we dropping a full blown Welcome to the Rack FBG BD Mix documentary. I'm talking about we got exclusive footage of Cash, Young, Dutchy, Fat A, like we Big Les. Like we got that documentary is definitely gonna be one to look out for. It's called Welcome to the Rack
Definitely.
Part 2. Like I want everybody, man, to tune in and get a good look on that one because that one right there is gonna bring for everybody who's an FBG fan or a Cash fan. That one right there is gonna be a tearjerker. So
We're gonna be locked in, man. We're gonna be locked in. Well,
yeah,
we're locked in from here on anyway, so flipping. You're gonna be seeing more Bodine on the channel here and there. You get me?
yes, sir.
All right, my brother. Take it easy and flipping. If anything, I'm gonna shout at you on the locals, innit?
Man, I appreciate you, bro.
Done number, brother. Respect. Yo, there you have it, my peoples. A quick little thing with BodeneBDMixx. You done know I'm gonna chop it up and do my Vlad TV thing with it. Yo, my brother, how you, my bro? DDC. Shout out to the people in the chat. Ty Bronson, big up. Deutschland in there. Don't know, we're about to lock up this one now, though, yeah? Alright, salute my peeps. I'm out.